Haters at home. E-list rapper DDG calls out girlfriend Halle Bailey. If you haven't heard of Michigan rapper DDG, also known as Pontiac Made DDG online, you wouldn't be the only one. The actor and YouTube personality was relatively unknown in the Black entertainment space until recently, though some knew him as the boyfriend of rising star Halle Bailey. Halle, who was the star of the summer blockbuster The Little Mermaid, may be rethinking her relationship after her boyfriend released a new track, Famous, that openly shades her, the movie, and her co-star, Jonah Hauer-King. This wouldn't be the first time that DDG has made comment about Halle's growing fame, or even the first time he expressed frustration over her acting in The Little Mermaid. But his new song took all of that a step further. Now fans are asking themselves, why would DDG disrespect his girlfriend publicly? And will she leave him? DDG, whose real name is Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., was a YouTube personality long before he was the boyfriend of half of Chloe x Halle. The rapper and actor was born in Michigan, but moved to Hollywood to try and make it big after dropping out of college twice. After making countless videos about his passion for music, his vlogs started to become more popular, with fans tuning in to watch him do everything from spending time with family to working on his own tracks. When it was time for him to release his first few songs in 2016, he already had a solid fan base who were all ready to listen, and he attracted more by working with artists like Famous Dex and G Herbo, who brought in listeners who had never heard of DDG before. Now the artist has 7 million monthly streams on Spotify, and his music YouTube channel boasts over 2 million subscribers. That being said, it's his relationship with Halle Bailey that really brought DDG into the mainstream spotlight. Halle, who's half of the Beyoncé-approved singing sister duo Chloe x Halle, has had a hugely successful summer focusing on film while her sister works on her solo music. While Chloe was in a studio, Halle was busy walking red carpets, training underwater, and pretending to fall in love with Prince Eric. As the star of the biggest Disney movie of the year, Halle faced a ton of racist backlash from fans and haters all over the world, who thought her skin was too dark to play the usually fair-skinned and red-headed Ariel, even though the character is a fictional mermaid. The Little Mermaid isn't the only project that's bringing Halle national attention this year, though. She's also recently been cast as Nettie Harris in a new and highly anticipated musical adaptation of The Color Purple, alongside other huge stars like Oprah Winfrey and Taraji P. Henson. So, you must be asking yourself, what is a growing superstar like Halle Bailey doing with a YouTube fan like DDG? Here's what we know about it. Halle Bailey and DDG were first spotted together in January 2022 when they were seen getting a little cozy at Usher's residency in Las Vegas. We're almost sad Usher didn't give Halle a shout out, since I'm sure that would have sent the jealous DDG over the edge, like Darius Jackson. Instead, the two had a great night out together, and 2 months later, DDG made their relationship Instagram official by posting a picture of them together. Halle's version of the story claims that she was interested in him before they met, after seeing him on YouTube and listening to his first few released songs. She really connected with one of his tracks, and after DDG DM'd her, one thing led to another and they ended up together. Since then, Halle's made it clear that she's all about her man, even telling Essence in August 2022 that she was very much in love with the rapper and tweeting about being happily in love. In the interview, Halle was very clear that she doesn't listen to what fans have to say about her relationship, only family. But is that still true? So let's get into the meat of the issue. Before we can address DDG's new track, Famous, and what it means for his and Halle's relationship, it's important to note this isn't the first time the rapper has complained about Halle's closeness with her co-star. In a TikTok made in early June, DDG filmed himself watching Halle and Jonah Hauer-King kiss on screen, and then panned the camera to his clenched fist to show that he was frustrated and angry about what he saw. Viewers on TikTok and Twitter immediately labeled the video cringe and clowned DDG for being gullible enough to believe Halle actually felt anything for her co-star, just because they kissed and acted like they were in love. Fans of Halle also mentioned that DDG was exhibiting jealous and possessive behavior and worried that he could potentially drag down her career by making her feel bad about working with other men. However, Fans of DDG insisted the rapper was joking and just trying to get clout off of his girlfriend's movie before he released new music. Whether it was shameless self-promo or actual jealousy that prompted DDG to make the TikTok, we'll never know, but it definitely put eyes on him ahead of his new single. When the song actually dropped on July 13th, fans were quick to call out DDG, not only for the lyrics, but for releasing a song when Halle's performance and Little Mermaid promo was still top of the news cycle, making it seem like he was trying to capitalize off her fame, or get himself into the limelight instead. Nonetheless, when the song came out, the spotlight certainly shifted to DDG, although maybe not in the way he had hoped. Lyrics that were obviously directed at Halle threw fans into an uproar, and the rapper's claim that her closeness with her co-star was to blame for his insecurities just fanned the flames. Worse, in his second verse, DDG admitted he thought Halle was sleeping with her co-star and that he had considered leaving her for it or tweeting something to ruin her career. If this sounds totally crazy to you, you'll understand how most of Halle's fans felt after hearing the song for the first time. Listeners on Twitter branded DDG embarrassing and tweeted at him asking why he'd make a diss track for his girlfriend, while other eagle-eyed fans noticed that Halle hadn't posted him on her Instagram for months, and they hadn't walked the Little Mermaid red carpet together. Hundreds of people tweeted and tagged Halle in posts about the song, almost all of them calling on her to leave the rapper in the dust and find a more respectful partner. Meanwhile, fans of DDG praised the song and his feelings, even declaring that the YouTuber was brave for sharing his feelings, even if they weren't positive. Since Halle's made it clear she doesn't take fan advice when it comes to her relationship, we're unsurprised she didn't comment. But some were surprised that her very protective sister Chloe also said nothing. The reaction online was overwhelmingly in favor of Halle, and fans of the YouTube star were hard-pressed to defend him against thousands of negative comments about his disrespectful, clout-chasing ways. In the days following the song, everyone was convinced there would be a breakup announcement about the two, but Halle's reaction has been almost non-existent. The singer has been busy on family vacations with her sister, working on new music for her first solo project, and preparing for The Color Purple. A quick look at her socials shows no sign of DDG, but they also show no sign of a breakup between the two. Is Halle really willing to let this slide? Some fans are wondering if she was in on it the whole time. On the other hand, DDG has done nothing but talk about the song and people's reactions to it. He's posted several clips of the song on TikTok, with videos of him behind broken heart emojis, and made fun of fans who have labeled him trash by making his music searchable on Spotify if you use the poop emoji in a search bar. While all of this may be corny and just for clout, DDG seems to have gotten what he wanted out of it, while fans remain confused about how Halle feels. The day after release of the single, DDG dropped the rest of his new album, Maybe It's Me, and 4 of the songs already have 1 million streams. Surprisingly, Famous, the track that started all of this, only has a little over 500,000 streams. That being said, it's important to note that streams don't mean the music is good, only that people are listening to it. If his relationship can survive it, DDG may have pulled off one of the most unique album promos we've seen in a while. But can he stay famous without Halle Bailey? Unfortunately for those hoping he would fail, it seems like he won't have to find out. On July 24th, weeks after the song was released, DDG posted a short video of him and Halle out to eat together at a restaurant, and the two sure looked close as they shared a secret handshake and smiled at each other. The video was posted a day before Halle seemed to be preparing to announce her first solo project, after she created a blog and Discord channel to keep fans updated on any big news. While nothing has been officially declared yet, it's standard for a new artist to create fan spaces before releasing a new album, and some are wondering if Halle and DDG planned the album release and controversy to boost both of their new music. Regardless of whether or not she was in on it, DDG's new song was flat out disrespectful to Halle and her co-star Jonah Hauer-King. What two people do in their own relationship isn't anyone's business, but fans hope that DDG and Halle have their own special arrangement, and that she isn't letting the C-list YouTuber walk all over her. At the very least, some The Little Mermaid fans think DDG owes an apology to Jonah Hauer-King, who is currently in a relationship with Amazon Studies executive Ellie Finn. Chances are King and Finn weren't over the moon about the song's release. although neither of them has made a public comment so far. While DDG isn't the first to get jealous about his girlfriend starring in a movie with another man, he's certainly been the most outspoken about it, and in a pretty disrespectful way. What do you think? Should DDG have to apologize to Halle's The Little Mermaid co-star and to Ariel herself? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And stay tuned for more true celebrity stories.